All right, guys, this is Kelly from Hills, Deals, and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course. And today we're going to be talking about mobile homes for sale. We're going to be talking about different markets. Right now, you're looking at a mobile home we actually repossessed from some end buyers who stopped paying, not only us, guys, they stopped paying the lot rent. And so we repossessed the home. We tried to sell the home, resell or finance the home out to somebody else. However, that did not work out. And so what we wind up doing, we wind up moving this particular mobile home into a mobile home park that we know that allows for renting because we do business there. And Section 8 is booming in this particular area. So we relocated the mobile home, and right now we have a pending Section 8 tenant awaiting to move into this property. We're just waiting for mobile home park approval. And so, guys, I'm going to tell you about what we do. So on the low end in our pockets, we get about $600 a month from these properties, and the maximum that we get is $1,900 per month. And it just depends upon where the home is located, how much you can get per month in your pocket. And this particular mobile home only cost us $9,000. We did like roughly about a $6,000 rehab on it. We bought this mobile home several years ago when we were into seller financing. All right, so do not forget that we had a previous end buyer. We had a previous end buyer, and they stayed in the mobile home roughly about 4 years. It was a seller finance deal. And so even though we were out of $21,200 between buying the mobile home, rehabbing the mobile home, relocating the mobile home, and setting up the mobile home, we were out of $21,200. But do not forget, the end buyers were in that home for over 4 years. And so it was a seller finance deal, and we collected roughly about $30,000 in payments. So we are not in a negative, guys. Matter of fact, we are in the positive, $8,800. The main reason we don't like to sell or finance our properties out is because mobile homes, depending upon when you purchase them, have a life expectancy of anywhere between 55 and 60 years. This particular mobile home was a 2014. Okay, it's a 2014. So roughly this mobile home is not even 10 years old. So roughly in a nutshell, we can get 50 years worth of rental payments for this particular mobile home. And this is the reason why we like to rent our mobile homes out to Section 8 versus seller financing. And the main reason why we like Section 8, guys, because it is guaranteed money. It is guaranteed money. And this is how we like to do it here at Heels, Deals, and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course. So we're actually going to look at a couple of markets, but right now we're going to stay in Houston, Texas, because I want to show you this particular property. They want $19,500 for this particular property. It's a 1991 mobile home. Guys, you can go to Facebook Marketplace and do the same thing that I'm doing. So it's located in Houston, Texas. Like I said, we're not going to talk about Texas anymore, but I just wanted to show you this particular property. And so it is a 1991 mobile home, cash only, $19,500. They have the title on hand. The roof has been 100% silicone, central AC, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 18 by 72, very solid, spacious mobile home. But the thing with this mobile home is that this mobile home has to be moved. Okay. And so if the mobile home in this situation, guys, I looked at the video, it appears to be a double wide mobile home. So if it's a double wide mobile home, guys, not only are you going to have to worry about the cost of moving one side, you're going to have to worry about the cost of moving two sides. But you too can do the same thing that we do: buy mobile homes and then turn around and rent them. Now, like I said, guys, you have to worry about the cost of moving the mobile home. And since it is a double wide, guys, you are going to have to move that mobile home in two different sections. That's another thing you have to worry about. And then another thing you have to worry about is where are you going to move this particular mobile home? Once you get this mobile home to its destination, guys, you're going to have to set it up to water and electricity. That's going to cost you a couple of dollars. And then on top of that, guys, you're going to have to put skirting on the mobile home, depending upon what type of park that you take this particular mobile home to. But this is how we go about investing in mobile homes. Hopefully you would like to take this mobile home to a park that allows for renting, okay? Because you have that money coming in for a lifetime. Like I said previously, you will have this money coming in for a lifetime. Since this mobile home is a 1991, is not too old. Guys, like I said, mobile homes have a life expectancy of anywhere between 55 and 60 years. So depending upon when you buy that mobile home, you can have years and years of rental property, when you sell a finance the mobile homes out, guys, it's like a car payment. Okay. Normally somebody would sell a finance a property out, they would ask for a deposit. And then after that, guys, the end buyer will start giving payments. Okay. Those payments are going to end, just like a car payment is going to end. Car payments do not last forever. Hopefully, if you buy the right car payments are going to end. And the same thing will happen with seller financing a mobile home out to somebody, an end buyer. They will eventually end. So, in my opinion, you have just given away money, especially if the mobile home could have lasted another 55 or 60 years, depending upon when you purchase the mobile home. But all in all, a nice looking mobile home. And we're going to look at a couple of more properties, okay? All right, we're looking at another property. This is a 1988 mobile home. They wanted $35,000 for this particular mobile home. They actually give you the physical address, and it says biggest day that you must apply to the park. And they will attach the application to this particular advertisement. Okay, so guys, let me tell you something. The oldest model mobile home that we have, and this is a beautiful 1983 mobile home. The oldest model mobile home that we actually have two of them. Both of them are 1983s. Our first 1983 mobile home, guys, we sell or finance that out to somebody because those older model mobile homes have a tendency to have a lot of issues, especially when it comes to heating and cooling in the installation. Sometimes it's going to be a big issue. And so we already sell or finance that property out because we knew somewhere down the road there was going to be a problem with that particular mobile home. So we sell or financed it out. Like I said, just like a car payment, we let them give us a big deposit, and then after that, they made monthly payments to us. Our second mobile home, which is also a 1983, we actually rent that particular property out for several years. It started giving us problems as far as the heating and the cooling. And so, guess what happened? Our AC guy said, "Hey, I want to buy that particular mobile home." We only purchased that mobile home for $10,000. We turned around and put another $5,000 worth of rehab in it, and we had some renters in there for almost 3 years. So they pretty much paid that home off for us. And then we turned around and told them we couldn't renew their lease because the mobile home was having too many issues as far as heating and cooling. And our AC guy turned around and purchased that mobile home from us. So we were out of any money whatsoever because our AC guy wound up purchasing the mobile home for $15,000. He gave us $5,000 down and $10,000 in payments. And actually, he's going to be paying that mobile home off in 1 year. So he only had a 1 year note with us. So you had to be very careful buying these older model mobile homes and renting them out versus seller financing them. Be very, very careful with that. But this is a beautiful 3 bedroom, 2 bath mobile home in Iowa. All right, looks like we got another property in South Dakota. This is a 1989 double wide mobile home must be moved. They're wanting $14,000. I'm sorry, $14,500 for this particular mobile home. They only have a bill of sales to convey ownership. That's another thing that I show you in the course, guys, how you can figure out if it's okay to just do a bill of sales or do you need a bill of sales and a title. Okay, that's another thing that I show you in the course. But this is a very nice mobile home. And that's another thing, guys. Where are you going to move this mobile home? Are you going to move it inside of a park or are you going to move it to your own land? If you move it inside of a park, the drawback is that you're going to have to pay lot rent. Hopefully your lot rent is not too high and hopefully you will still get a profit for a mobile home you barely spent $14,000-$15,000 for. And this is how we go about doing it. Okay, this mobile home will be paid off very quickly, especially if you're getting a Section 8 tenant that's guaranteed money. Now, since we're talking about Section 8, guys, that's another thing that I teach in my mini course. I teach it in my regular course, but in my mini course, I teach you how you go about finding Section 8 for your properties, how you go about finding mobile home parks that allow for renting, and I go about showing you how you create notes for your mobile homes. That's in the mini course. Okay. The difference between the mini course and the regular course, guys, is that the mini course, you do not have access to me whatsoever. However, you have to have a concept of mobile home investing. Okay. And then with the regular course, guys, you will have access to me. You will have my personal cell phone number. That is the big difference. And you'll be in our private Facebook group. That is the big difference between the mini course and the regular course. And it's all in the description. So go ahead and check that out. But this is another thing, guys. If you move this mobile home to your private land. Your private land is in the boonies. Is Section 8 out there? That's another thing you have to worry about. And who is going to mow all this grass? Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on like a half an acre or acre, whatever the case may be. Who's going to mow the grass? I seriously doubt if a Section 8 tenant is going to go out there and mow the grass. So that is the drawback. You have to figure out where you're going to move this mobile home. And this mobile home is a double wide. So you have to pay twice, okay, for each piece that you're going to move. As we are in Ohio, we have a 1980 mansion. Okay. Anyway, it says we are selling a 1980 mansion mobile home. All appliances. Okay, I'm guessing mansion is the maker, or I don't know, guys. I think they were trying to be funny. I'm not really sure. But anyway, all appliances included the stove, refrigerator, and new dishwasher and dryer. Walk-in shower updated. Price, they're willing to negotiate this particular price. $33,000 for a mobile home in Ohio. Okay, guys, you got to do your due diligence and figure out, is that a fair price for a 1980? You got to figure out your market in Ohio before you start jumping on these types of deals. Okay, it does not say if the mobile home stays in the park or not. I believe this mobile home is in the park. Very nice mobile home, but like I said, guys, it's a 1980, so you can probably have problems with insulation. Okay, this is the type of mobile home we will more or less probably. Yeah, and there's another mobile home very in close proximity. In the distance there's another mobile home there, so I'm assuming it's inside of a park. Beautiful skirting, beautiful. It's been kept up, very very nice. But guys, $33,000 for a 1980s mobile home. Not really sure about that. I would have to figure out if that is a fair price in Ohio. And then, guys, another thing is, if I purchase this mobile home, do they allow for renting? And if they do allow for renting, guys, what is the lot rent? Can I make a profit? And what can I rent this particular mobile home out for? These are the things we look for when we are mobile home investing. Okay. If you guys want to do a quick 30-minute one-on-one Zoom, you can contact me at 800-974-5580. All right, let's look at a couple more properties and we're going to wrap it up for today. All right, guys, we are in Illinois. We got a 1983 Buddy mobile home. Okay, $17,000. This is posted 9 weeks ago in Rock Falls, Illinois. This is a nice mobile home, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, new roof, new furnace, new kitchen sink, bottom cabinets, and new flooring throughout. Lot rent includes water, sewer, and garbage. Located in Rock Falls. Cannot sell on contract. Reasonable offers or trades will be considered. So I guess when they say cannot sell on contract, what they're saying basically, they're not dealing with any wholesalers, guys. You're not going to get them under contract and then go ahead and try to sell a mobile home for them. Okay. And if we go back out, guys, I just wanted to show you this advertisement. Let me see. If we go back out, you can see, guys, they were wanting $24,000 for this particular mobile home in the beginning, and now they have it decreased it to $17,000. So I think they are getting a little desperate. Okay, so we're gonna look at this particular mobile home. It's going to stay in the park. What is the lot rent? It's a metal on metal mobile home, not a bad looking mobile home. It says it's a 1983. It's got a nice little peak in the roof that makes it very nice. You're going to need some back stairs that will not fly with Section 8. Kitchen is very nice. Several different woods, whatever. The kitchen cabinet is different, which they say they redid the kitchen cabinet. And the walls are different. Guys, we're not doing this HGTV type of stuff. We're putting lipstick on a pig to make this nice and affordable. Now, it looks like the stove, there's no stove or no refrigerator in this particular mobile home. So you have to think about that, along with the $17,000 that you're going to have to pay. Another thing, guys, do not believe people when people say your credit does not matter. When you're in the mobile home business, it does not matter if you're wholesaling. As long as you're wholesaling, nobody cares. That paperwork goes nowhere. But the second you try to buy and hold, guys, that means you're going to have to, get a lease agreement with the park for the lot that the mobile home is sitting on. A lot of wood here. A lot of wood here. Now, credit score would really depend upon the park that you're trying to invest in. Okay, I would say comfortably at least a 630 would be good. 600, 630. But like I said, it depends on if you're, we got a lot of wood here, guys. I can't even concentrate. It just depends on, what star park you're trying to invest in. Of course, the lower the star park, the less they probably care about your credit score. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more property and we're gonna wrap this puppy up. Guys, this is gonna be the last one we're gonna look at today, and it's gonna be this one here for 17,500. It's a 1990 single wide mobile home, must be moved. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can see, they originally wanted 19,600 for this particular mobile home. First of all, guys, do you see the beauty in mobile home investing? You spend very little money for the property, okay? Sometimes you might have to move the mobile home or whatever the case may be. But guys, once you get that tenant, once you get that renter, hopefully a Section 8 renter, but that's up to you. However you want to play it, you can play it. And then they're going to give you a deposit. They're going to give you a deposit. So you're going to get a nice little chunk of change initially from that renter. That's what you're going to do, because you're not paying any property that I've showed you guys. Really, most of them have been under like $18,000. Okay. There have been a couple that was a little up there. And just remember, guys, just because they say they want 30 some thousand dollars don't mean you have to pay 30 some thousand dollars, especially if you do your own due diligence and show them, hey, you can get a brand new one for that dollar amount. You have to know your market. You have to know your market. But this is the last one we're going to look at. In the description, guys, make sure you check out my mini course and make sure you check out my regular course. And I also have a free PDF in the description showing how you go about moving a mobile home. Okay. Because as you can see, guys, if you go to Facebook Marketplace, some of these mobile homes say you have to move them. And then I'm giving you a free PDF. If you want to do a free one-on-one Zoom, you can contact me at 800-974-5580. Okay. So let's look at this last property here in Tennessee. Must be moved. Bill of sales to convey ownership. Okay, once again, guys, I cover that in our private Facebook group. I have it all mapped out, what you need to do in order to close the deal in every state. I map the whole thing out. So this is another thing. This particular mobile home has to be moved. This is a single wide. Depending upon, guys, how much it costs to move a mobile home in Tennessee, I don't think it should be any more expensive than Texas. Roughly, we're talking about $4,000 or $5,000 for a single wide. Okay, and it's just that simple. Mobile home investing is just that simple. Instead of spending thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands on a single family home that you will not own for years, you probably, I don't know, you probably will not outlive that mortgage. I am showing you how you can purchase a mobile home for the price of a very small vehicle. Okay, and you're getting money coming in. Is this residual income? Nope, it is not. You are going to be the landlord. You're going to get some phone calls. You need to build your team. You need to have a contractor. You need to have a handyman. If your contractor doesn't know anything about electricity, guys, you need to get an electrician. If your contractor doesn't know anything about plumbing, you need to get a plumber. But guys, this is where it's at all day long. As of today, guys, we own 21 properties, 19 mobile homes, and 2 single family homes. Each and every one of them paid for. Okay. If you want to do a free, I got a cough, a free one-on-one Zoom, 30 minutes, contact me at 800-974-5580.